Welcome back to the Compressor Guru. Today, the Guru is on site with someone else's air compressor. And he's going to be showing you why it's important that you do regular maintenance on your machine, even if you don't use it all the time. And now, here's my favorite, the Compressor Guru.
Thank you, camera wife. Okay, my buddy Bob. That could be like a movie. My buddy Bob. My buddy Bob has a big woodworking shop. We've shown his shop here before, R.D. Ingram Custom Cabinetry. But this is his hobby shop where he does motorcycle repair for himself, and he's into knife making. Now, years ago, I sold him this compressor, and it's a 2340 Ingersoll. It's a small 5 horsepower. It's fine for a homeowner or a hobby shop. And I constantly am asking him, you know, every year when we do the service work on his big machine up in the shop, Bob, do you want us to take care of the machine down in the bike shop? This is called the bike shop, but it's probably going to get renamed a knife shop. And I was looking around, he has no projects setting out that we can give you a shot of, because he makes some really cool stuff. Anyway, and he's, no, but I barely use it. Okay, you barely use it. Last fall, he said, yeah, go ahead, change that down there. It's been years. I'm like, yeah, I know. And we came down and we drained the oil and other stuff out of the crankcase, and I told Bob, I'll do you a deal. We need to show people why this has to be serviced. So this is about 8 months old oil, but it was much worse. Now we ran it for probably 15 minutes before we started the show. So we're going to change the oil. And it's actually mixed up pretty good. But camera wife, I don't know.
I'm like, if you can lower it, lower your funnel a little bit. I could see, okay, so I can kind of.
So it's a little bit white. Now last year when we changed this oil, now that oil really didn't look too bad. And these are supposed to be hand tightened only. I think I was the last guy to do this, but quite frankly, it doesn't feel like it. Okay, now, because of all the junk that we saw come out last year, we're going to take this cover off. If you can see down in that hole before we pull this plate off, the kind of gunk that is laying in the bottom, that's why we're doing this. So all the bolts are out, and I don't have my butter knife with me. Even with a compressor that runs very, very little and doesn't have the oil breakdown that we spoke about in another episode, this compressor only runs once a week or so, very light usage, and this is what happens inside the crankcase when you have condensation, light usage, you get just enough moisture buildup to create a some rusting, some oxidation going on, and
Yuck.
not to mention this kind of sludgy crap in the oil. Okay, so now we're going to clean it up.
Looks pretty sludgy in there. Yuck.
That's the professional opinion of the camera wife. Yuck.
Ew.
That'll help.
So you're just sopping the oil out of there in rags.
Partly, yes.
Because there's no other way to really do it.
Not much. We're going to get some brake clean out here in a little while. It's interesting that the rust line around the bottom of the crankcase is where the oil level was, and you can tell that the moisture was trapped in the oil.
Your rag. Okay.
It's getting better.
Okay.
Going to start with the plain part and do it one more time. It's getting better.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now. It's pretty good in there. Let's
All right. I'm going to go take a look in there. Oh, wow. Do-do-do-do. Looks pretty good.
It certainly looks better than it did.
Oh, my. Thanks.
Sorry, did I
Oh, you got me.
get the camera?
I don't see it on the...
But guys, off screen, I'm going to scrape the gaskets. You know how to scrape a gasket off. These are going to be nice and clean. We'll be right back.
But a little while later
So the inside's pretty clean. It's 98% better than it was. No, it's 110% better than it was. It's just a lot better than it was.
Better. Much better.
And I've got the gasket surfaces cleaned. We got a fresh gasket. We're going to put it back together. We're going to fill it with oil. We're going to turn it on. Uh-oh. Not pouring up in. Wrong thing's
Is there
wrong.
one screw that's a different size than the
It's
other?
gotta be. Gotta be this one. It is. Sometimes you have to laugh at yourself. We have two different length bolts, and I didn't realize these weren't all the same. The very bottom bolt is a little bit longer because it's thicker casting there. And was wondering why that won't start. It was all the way in. So pay attention what length bolts come out of where, folks. Click. Properly torqued. So should we turn it on and see how it runs, camera wife?
Not until we put oil in.
Good point. Guys, don't forget the oil.
Good Lord.
You know, let's do it that way. No, we aren't. Bud did that. That compressor took a lot of oil.
Don't forget to put the oil in, but don't forget to put the plug back in before you put the oil in. Wow, I enjoyed that way too much.
And I just gave this speech to one of my young helpers, Gabe. And I was having him under my car, and I said, "You make that plug's back in, right?" And he's, "Yes, it is." I says, "Because everybody's done it at least once." And I wouldn't like to tell you how many times I've done it, but I've now done it one more. And that compressor just took one full quart.
Is that all it takes?
I thought it took a little bit more than that. We're gonna fire it up, flip it over, and see if it will take any more after we turn it back on.
Don't forget to put the plug in first.
Yes, dear.
Oh my. Don't cross thread it when you're doing it.
I'm wondering why this runs that hard.
Was that easier?
Just a whisker.
Are you tightening it with pliers?
Yes, I am. And I'm going to have to untighten it with pliers. We are full. So folks, when you go, "My compressor doesn't run very much, I don't need to change the oil." Yeah, you do. Folks, here's another reason to do good, regular maintenance on your machines. Despite the fact this machine only runs once a week or so, maybe for an hour or two total for the day he's down here, you see the kind of complications that happen due to the humidity that's in the air and it's just really important to take good care of your machine. When he bought this, this was $1,200. It's more than that now. It's several hundred more than that. But you don't just want to throw money away. For $40 worth of oil, you don't want to waste a $1,000 pump. Guys, we got the tank decorating contest still going. There's the link, maybe. I don't know. I'm not very good at putting the cards in. But you found out one other thing not to do. Make sure you put the pipe plug in when you start filling with oil. And
make sure you put the fill plug in before you start the compressor. We didn't make that mistake, but just so you know.
And we did put the oil in the compressor before we started it.
Yes, we did.
Hey, God bless. Thank you. Like, subscribe, do all those YouTubey things. Share this with a friend that may not think he needs to change his oil very often. God bless. Bye.